It's time to share some of the brands and pieces that I was able to get a closer look at during the Wind Up New York event hosted by Warner Wound. Due to the sheer number of brands represented and the amount of footage, I'm going to be breaking up the coverage into 3 parts. Before we jump right in, I'd like to share one of the highlights of the event for me personally, and that was being recognized by a fan of the channel.
He watches the Amateur Watch Collector channel. Look at that. Yeah. With a beautiful Christopher
I'm a big fan.
Schwarzkopfing, and then we've got...
my name's Marvin, no initials.
Marvin.
He also sported his beautiful vintage Hoyer Bicompax chronograph. Thank you, Marvin, for the kind words and for making my day. The first brand I visited was Autodromo, where I spoke with the incredibly passionate founder Bradley Price. Autodromo's designs philosophy blend contemporary minimalism with mid-century vintage character. The first model I looked at is the gorgeous Stradale, which is inspired from the dashboard instruments found in 50s and 60s Italian sports cars. The wire lugs means it will wear smaller and incredibly comfortably. Of note on this piece, and very different to anything else I've seen, the outer chapter ring, which is made of transparent glass, has the hour indexes applied to it. This gives the dial an unmissable 3-dimensional character that's eye-catching and well-designed. These next 2 models are the Vintage Style Chronograph Limited Edition Prototipo Chronograph Brian Redmond Edition and the regular Prototipo Chronograph respectively. Both are powered by a hybrid movement that makes the center stop hand sweep and reset straight to 0, thanks to mechanical linkages inside the watch, making this not your everyday quartz. Aevig is a company based in the Netherlands. I spoke with Chip while we took a closer look at some of their models. This first piece is a budget-friendly quartz field watch model called the Corvid MK2 and is based on their very popular and sold-out automatic Corvid model. For me, the star of the Aevig models is their new Valkyrie model with a 70s edgy yet futuristic design offered in steel and the bronze version we see here. The stainless steel bezel has a ceramic solid colored insert that can match or contrast the color of the dial. Aevig also offers some very cool straps made from fire hose, seen here in both blue and red with some different stitching options. Those of you on Instagram have seen the blue version I purchased already strapped to my blue Squale. Here we have the company's 200-meter retro diver. The first series has 100 pieces in each color, and the orange has 50 pieces with white markings on the bezel and 50 pieces with orange markings on the bezel. Overall, Aevig offers great bang for your buck. Sablier watches are a very interesting brand with a patent approved in 2011 for their concave sapphire crystal, which is a first, and started producing pieces for sale about a year and a half ago from the making of this video. The concave crystal and matching concave dial give the piece a very unique design while also helping to mitigate the glare. These already unique features are matched by an equally unique sweeping seconds hand shaped like a corkscrew bottle opener. The company currently has one line, the Grand Cru collection that we see here, with a variety of dial options and one piece offered with DLC coating. The crowns for these cases are positioned at the 2 o'clock position for comfort of wear, making them different than the standard crown offset you may often see, which places the crown in the 4 o'clock position. Like most watches, it was designed with easy reading in mind, a feat they accomplished by making the hour hand wider than the minute hand and hollowing out the indices for the 6, 9, and 12-hour marker locations. Astor Banks is a micro brand that was founded by longtime friends and offer a manual wine piece, the Aevig 1405, that you can truly make your own by personalizing it with a variety of available options. You can select your dial, strap, crown style, and hands for something that's going to suit you perfectly. Their other models are chronograph variants that all have quartz movements. This tactical looking piece features a big date at the 6 o'clock position, which I personally love. All your pieces come from the company in a very nice case that reflects the care put into their designs. Martenero focuses on classic, versatile, but still unique watches like the accent and marquee we see here. You're able to choose the color of your dial, hands, and strap, ensuring you always get the exact feel you were looking for. All their offerings allow you the opportunity to mix and match option colors while you find the one that fits perfectly. The Ace model you see here is a reboot of the classic Pilot watch and comes in a nice wooden box with an additional NATO strap. Last but certainly not least, the Brew watch collection is designed and inspired by something that motivates nearly all of us: coffee. They drew inspiration from industrial espresso machines, and like those elements, their cases feature nicely mixed materials and warm colors. I have to admit that while I don't normally love square or much less rectangular designs, there was something very welcoming and warm in this design that made me want to try it on and keep it in my hands. If you're looking for something different and something that still has a very reasonable price considering the care put into the design and the uniqueness of the piece, Brew Watch Company might really be something you should look into. Thanks for joining me in part 1 of a look at the New York event. Don't forget to like and share this video if you enjoyed it or found it useful. So what do you think of the pieces and browns so far? Please share in the comments below. Until part 2, CG out.